Carbon Express continues to set the standard for carbon arrow and crossbolt technology. Everyone from recreational hunters and shooters to professionals at the highest levels can benefit from the advanced design, research, and testing Carbon Express puts into their arrows. No other arrow or crossbolt shoots better, is stronger, more durable, and more consistent than Carbon Express. However, with all the advances in arrow technology, and regardless of brand, there is still one simple fact about arrows. All types of arrows may break. Whether they are the latest carbon design, fiberglass, aluminum, or even traditional wood designs, they are high-speed projectiles and are susceptible to damage. This is especially true if they are misused or abused. A damaged arrow should never be shot. With the extreme forces experienced during firing and target impact, damaged arrows and bolts may break, regardless of how slight the damage appears. Firing a damaged arrow can result in misfiring, fracturing, or splintering in a manner that could result in serious injury or death to the user or anyone in close proximity. Arrows and bolts can sustain damage in a variety of ways. Some examples include impacting against hard objects like wood or rocks, impacting against one another. This is especially common when shooting tight groups, or impacting targets at odd angles or in areas not intended to receive an arrow. It's critical to check your arrows prior to each shot. You need to visually check for gouges, scratches, and most importantly, impact fractures. Impact fractures occur when an incoming arrow strikes an arrow that is already seated in the target, or when the arrow strikes a hard object. In order to properly inspect an arrow for damage, first, visually inspect the arrow for any marks or other signs that the arrow is no longer in the condition it was in when new. If there are any visible signs of damage, discard the arrow. Then, flex the arrow into an arc, listening and visually inspecting the arrow. If you hear a cracking or popping sound, discard the arrow. Next, twist the arrow back and forth, visually inspecting and feeling for any damage. If you see or feel any damage to the arrow, discard it. Finally, check the arrow by taking your thumbnail and moving it back and forth to see if you can feel a crack or other deformity. If you feel a crack, do not use the arrow again. A hairline crack in the shaft is enough to cause the arrow to break the next time it is shot, putting the archer and others in harm's way. Never shoot a damaged arrow. When visually inspecting arrow and bolt shafts, be sure to also look for impact marks, cut marks from broadheads, split shafts, other damage like this cracked knock. Again, regardless of shaft material, if you determine that your arrow is damaged, destroy and discard it immediately. Shooting any damaged arrow may be dangerous and could lead to serious injury or death. Destroy and discard any damaged arrow and help prevent potential injury to you and those around you. Thanks for taking the time to learn about safe arrow use. For more information about archery safety, visit www.safearrow.com. Knowledgeable archers choose Carbon Express because they know that in order to gain the advantage in the field, they need superior gear that's safe too. With better innovation, better accuracy, and better precision, Carbon Express is clearly ahead of the curve. Carbon Express, engineered to help you shoot better.